In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to decrypt a zip file and remove password protection using Power Automate. This process may sound complex, but with the help of Power Automate, we can streamline the steps and make it a bit more manageable. So, let's get started. First things first, you're going to need to create a new automated Cloudflow in Power Automate. This will be the backbone of our operation. Within this new flow, you should choose a trigger. A good option might be to use something like when a file is created in OneDrive, or maybe when a file is created in a folder in SharePoint. This should be pointed to the specific folder where your encrypted zip files typically arrive. For instance, you could have them directed to a folder named Incoming Zips. With the trigger in place, we move on to getting the content of the file. To do this, add an action labeled Get File Content. This can be done in either OneDrive or SharePoint, and it will retrieve the zip file content that you've just pointed to with your trigger. You'll want to make sure to use dynamic content from the trigger itself, specifically the file identifier, to ensure that this action kicks in as expected. Next, you'll add an action from CloudMersive, which allows for zip decryption. Quite a handy tool. You'll be focusing on the action titled Decrypt and Remove Password Protection on a zip file. Here, you'll input the file content you obtained in the previous step. Additionally, there's a parameter for the zip password, where you need to enter the known password for successful decryption. The result of this action will either be the decrypted or unprotected zip file content, or it might be the extracted files, depending on the specifics of your output settings. Once you have the output of the decryption, the next step is crucial. You need to save that output. You can do this by adding the action Create File, again in OneDrive or SharePoint. You'll then select a destination folder such as Processed Zips. For the file name, it's often practical to use the original file name and maybe add a prefix like unencrypted for clarity. Then, use the file content from the decryption action to complete this step. If desired, you have the option to add a step that deletes or archives the original encrypted file, helping keep your folders tidy and secure. Moreover, if your process requires extracting files from the zip to further process them, you can incorporate additional extract, unzip actions and loop through any extracted files for further handling. Now that everything is in place, go ahead and save your flow. Test it out by uploading a password-protected zip file into the designated trigger folder. Then, allow your flow to run and check the destination folder to confirm that the decrypted file appears as intended. If anything doesn't work as expected, or you face any issues like password errors or connector failures, reviewing the run history can be incredibly helpful for debugging.